Hey guys, I'm back. So I wanted to give an update on what I decided to do with the $2,000 windfall I got. I sold my Kia Soul, and it was a 2012 Kia Soul. I sold her for sorry, trying to park here. I sold her for $2,000, and I have a lot of debts, obviously, but I was trying to decide. Oh, my hair looks crazy. Sorry. I was trying to decide what to do with what debt to put that $2,000 on, which one to pay. And I have two debts that bother me a lot, which are my car payment and Darth Vader, which is an old collection account. The reason that old collections bothers me is because it's from an old credit card I think I took out in college, like 20 years. Like, this card is old, and I don't know why it went into collections. It was probably just negligence on my part. Like, I'm sure there was no reason for it, because it wasn't like a high credit limit or anything. It was $2,700, and they work with you. So I'm pretty sure if I would have called and said, hey, I can pay $50 a month or something, they would have worked with me. So the blame is on me for all of this. The blame is on me. But anyway, I didn't know that this card was hanging out there. I checked my credit report, and it's showing like all these missed payments, and I know I have not missed a payment on anything in years. You know, at a very minimum, it's been 3 years since I've missed a single payment on anything at all. So I'm like, what the heck? And it's showing up as a revolving account that's delinquent maxed out revolving account that's delinquent every month. That's basically how it's showing up. Well, in my opinion, my humble opinion, it should show up as a closed, charged out account. Like, it should show, look, this card is charged off, it's sent to collections. It shouldn't be showing as a revolving maxed out account, because the biggest thing that affects your credit is payment history. Missing even a single payment, like, that's 35% of your credit. And so every month this thing is basically saying missed payment every month. So it looks like I'm missing a payment every month. And the second biggest thing, which is another, I think 30% of your credit score, is credit utilization. So how much of your available credit are you using? And this card is basically saying, hey, she's using 98% of the 27, because I think it was like at 26,000 something, and the credit limit was 27. So it basically looks like I am using 99% of this card and not paying. That's what it looks like, instead of, oh, this card has been closed for 8 years, it's in collections, and then the collection company should be posting, you know, we have the account, yada, yada, yada. There's nothing from the collections company. So I called the credit card company, and they're like, oh, it's with this lawyer group. I called the lawyer group, and they said they've had this account since 2019 or 2020, something like that. I haven't heard from them. And then I found out why I haven't heard from the lawyers. They said they had basically pawned my account off to some like American Global Solutions, something, whatever. So this company was working on behalf of the lawyer, who's working on behalf of the credit card company. And I called those people, and they said, oh yeah, we've had the account since 2021, and they haven't done anything with it. They said that the lawyer people are supposed to be handling it. Like, I don't know. It's like a triangle of nobody knows what's going on. I could have probably waited out the statute of limitations, and it would have just fallen off my credit report and whatever, but that's probably another 2 years. And regardless, I made a payment last month, because it was $2,600 and now it's $2,400. So that restarts the clock anyway. And I don't want to wait another 2 years for something that's $2,400. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to get it taken care of. Anyway, all of that rambling just to say, I decided to split the money in 4. So I'm going to listen to Dave Ramsey. He says pay taxes first. I'm going to give them about $500. I'm going to listen to my subscriber who said pay the car note because there's interest accruing. I'm going to give them $500. And I'm going to listen to my heart. I hate this debt. And I'm going to put $500 on it. And then the other $500, I'm going to replenish my emergency fund. As you know, my dog, she got a hold of some, a loaf of chocolate bread, and she ate the entire loaf of bread. And I had to take her to the emergency vet, and she had to get, like, she had to vomit, they made her vomit, yada, the whole nine. But that costs me like $600, this dog. So I'm going to take $250 and put it in my emergency. And then the other $250, I'm going to put towards my getting a month ahead. Because I do want to get a month ahead on my bills. I think that would help with my anxiety. And it's just going to overall help me to feel better. So that's what I decided to do. Even though I do have other debts, I could have taken that $500 and put it on my other debts. I understand that. I get it. I know this isn't the smart thing to do, but for me, it's the thing that's going to help me feel more at ease. I'm going to feel more at ease having the $250 in my emergency fund and some money in the month ahead fund. And I'm going to feel better knowing that I'm putting an extra payment on the car and an extra payment on my taxes. And I'm going to feel very good taking that Darth Vader from $2,400 down to $1,900. You know, that's going to feel good putting that $500 on there. And then that still doesn't even count. At the end of the month, we have one more Monday of cash stuffing savings challenges. Whatever closes out on that Monday, I'm going to include that money on my debts. So I think I'm going to do the same thing and split it not in 4 but in 3. And I'm going to put, like, let's say at the end of the month I have $200. I'll just split it in 3 and everybody gets $60, right? To all, or what is it, $66, whatever it is, right? All 3 are going to get that on top of their minimum monthly payment. Okay. So guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys being here. Trust me, there's nobody in my real life that wants to hear this. Nobody in my real life cares about my cash stuffing. I'm pretty sure my own mother is not going to sit there and watch for 30 minutes as I cash stuff envelopes with silly little figures on it. They'll probably think I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Nobody wants to hear about this. So I really thank you guys for being here. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm almost at 50 subscribers. I am at 44 subscribers. I just need 6 more. I'm so excited. Guys, this is a dream come true to have a community of people who understand what I'm going through, understand like what we're doing this for, and that it really works. Like, it sounds stupid. And you look at the little characters on the little savings challenges and the envelopes, it seems so like silly, right? I'm like heading towards 50 years old. I'm in my mid 40s, and it just seems so silly for someone of my age to be doing this. But little do normies know, this actually works. For the first time in my life, I'm actually focused on my finances. I'm learning things. I'm saving money. And like, I'm growing, right? So for all the people that think it's just silly, like, it literally does work. It seems silly, but I mean, they just don't know the secret. That's all. They just don't know. So thank you guys again. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. Please give me any tips that you may have, any advice that you may have. I'm open to it. I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to learn. So thank you guys. Love you. Bye.